What's up everyone? My name is Mary Rose Frances Lagrama and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will teach you on how to draw lips. The materials we need are graphite pencils, blending stump, eraser, and sketch pad or any paper that you have in your house. Before we start, let's have a shout out from my random subscribers. Let's have EF Creations Official and also to Nicole Shane Navales. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it and thank you for your support. And if you want to be mentioned for my shout out, just comment and subscribe. So let's start. First, draw a horizontal line. Next, put a mark on both ends and on the center. Second, start making the outline of the lips. Make a wide letter U on top of the center line. Form it like a mountain. From the left side, connect it to the center. Do the same thing on the right side. Connect the left end to the middle part of the lip. Make this a little curve. Do this again on the right side. Third, shade the lips using 4B. By doing this, make sure to have a uniform shading. As you can observe, I am adding more shadows on the left side of the lips because the lightings come from the right side. If you have different directions of your pencil strokes, it is okay as long as you maintain a uniform shades. By the way, I am posting my new videos every Wednesday, so make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to keep you updated. If you have any requests, just comment and I will try to do that. If you're copying from a reference, make sure to follow the grades of your pencils. Fourth, smudge this using the blending stump. Blending stumps have different sizes. You can use smaller blending stumps for smaller spaces. When using this, it is important to do this in a circular motion. When doing a circular motion, you can avoid sharp edges or sharp lines. Also, you can achieve smoother surface or texture. When blending, don't use your fingers because your fingers have sweats, dirt, and oils, and it can ruin your drawings. So, avoid doing that. Fifth, use 8B pencil to make a center outline of the lips. Make a small curve on the center. From the right side, connect it in the center. Make it a little curve. Do the same thing on the left side. When doing this, make sure that your pencils are sharp. Create a depth by making a little shadow. When adding shadows, make sure that your shadows are in the right place. Add dark lines on the upper lip. 6. Smudge it using the blending stump. Smudge it on the upper lip and make sure that the upper lip is darker than the lower lip. Lower lip is lighter than the upper lip because lower lip sticks out than the upper lip. That's the reason why lower lip is lighter than the upper lip. In some other cases, this cannot be applied if your reference doesn't look like this. As you can see, I am adding darker shades on some parts of the lower lip in order to create a volume or depth. Repeat 8 and 9 steps. You can do this twice, 3 times or more until you're satisfied with the result. Add more shadows on the upper lip. In order for you to make a 3D look of your drawings, make sure to study light tones, mid-tones, and dark tones. For light tones, you can use graphite pencils like 2H, 4H, and 6H. For mid-tones, you can use HB, B, and 2B. For dark tones, you can use 4B, 6B, and 8B. Some pencils have 10B and 12B. Create a philtrum or the triangle on the upper part. Seventh, create a base layer by using the blending stump. Avoid touching the triangle lines. As you can observe, I didn't put any shadings on the skin. Instead, I used already the blending stump. You can do this if your blending stump have already pencils or graphites in it. As you can see, I'm not blending this in a circular motion, but later on, I will smoothen it by using the other end of the blending stump. 8th, draw the mentolabial sulcus. Mentolabial sulcus is the separation of the lower lip from the chin. By doing this, use 6B pencil. Make sure that your pencil is sharp in order for you to avoid making thicker lines. Do this in an inverted triangle. The lips are shadowing the mentolabial sulcus, that's why it is darker than the lips. We are making a shadow of the lips. If your hand is not comfortable with the way your hand is positioned, you can turn your paper sidewards or upwards. Smudge it again using the blending stump. We are doing this in order to avoid sharp edges or sharp lines and in order to blend the shadow to the skin. Smudge it until you're satisfied with the result. Now, let's use the other end of the blending stump. Since this end is cleaner than the other end, we can use this to smoothen the skin. You can clean your blending stump by using an eraser or sandpaper. You can just rub it off, and also you can use a cutter or knife in order to scrape off the skin of blending stump. I prefer cleaning my blending stump using an eraser because it is easier and safer. Since the dark lines in the mentolabial sulcus got smudged, you can retouch it by using again the 6B pencil. 9th, add details of the lips using a 3B pencil. Do this in a curve in order to make a 3D look. Again, use a sharp pencil in drawing. As you can observe, my lines are on the upper part of the lip and on the center line. Do the same thing in the lower lip. From the lower part of the lip, you can start from the dark lines or the 6B, and on the center, you can start from the dark part or the 8B. Then make a curved lines. Smudge it. We are smudging this because we created some sharp lines, and in order to lessen or eliminate those sharp lines, we are smudging it. Use the cleaner end of the blending stump to avoid creating more shadows or dark shadows in your drawing. Repeat. We are repeating this because some of the lines got erased or smudged, so we are adding again some details in order to create more illusions that it is a real lips. If you're still watching, make sure to watch until the end because I have something for you. Repeat this until you're satisfied with the result. Last step, make some highlights. By doing this, you can use any eraser that you have in your house. It doesn't need to be expensive. As long as it can erase, you can use that to make a highlights. In this part, I've made a mistake. If you have made a mistake something like this, you can use blending stump to recreate the parts that you have erased. I've noticed some parts that should be blended, so I use blending stump to blend it. If your eraser doesn't have a sharp edges, you can cut it by using a cutter or a knife in order to create a sharp edge. In this part, I used my new eraser. It's just the same with the older one. If you're a kid watching this video, make sure to ask guidance from the adults in your house. I am making some highlights in the vermilion border and in the field room. How will you know where your highlights are placed? You have to know where your light came from, whether it's located on the upper right or in the upper left. So if it's in the upper right, the tendency is that the right side of the lips will have more highlights than the left side of the lips. Now I'm adding more details on the lips using HB pencil. Retouch some parts. I am using blending stump to lessen the highlights because I didn't need it to be that highlighted. Use your eraser to make some highlights again. Finished. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you do like, please click the like button. If you have any questions, just comment and I will answer it. If you've learned in this video, please click the share button and share it to your families and friends. If you've made it this far in this video, I have a special announcement. So ready? I will have a giveaway of art materials for my random subscribers. So make sure to subscribe, comment, and like my Facebook page, MRFML's Art. The link is in the description box. So make sure to like that page, subscribe, and comment. And you can follow me on my social media accounts. The links are in the description box. So make sure to follow me. So for further announcements, watch out for my new videos. Thank you so much.